What's going on, y'all? This is Mikey Mike, your favorite reactor. I'm with my boy.
This is Mr. Dale, Pretty Boy Harris. He was not expecting that. Rewind, take that back.
Nah, we're gonna keep on going. Yeah, so we're about to take a look at. Well, apparently Henry Cavill is might be cast as Captain Britain. All right, so I think he got dicked around with the whole Captain America, not Captain America. Wow, Superman situation. Remember that?
I agree.
Black Adam. He was told he was gonna come back. He even left The Witcher, and so he could be full time with the Superman world.
Exactly.
Then he got cut. So I know MCU might treat him right if he does get cast as Captain Britain. So hey, let's look up the video for the update, see what's going on. So without further ado, let's get it done. All right, so you ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and we have some quite possibly truly epic news today, as there is a report that states Henry Cavill has been offered a role for Marvel Studios and has accepted that role. And we believe right now that if this rumor/report is true, then he is most likely going to be playing Captain Britain. And there's a reason for this, and that reason is that Henry Cavill has actually expressed interest in playing this role before. And a really cool thing about this is that recently in Marvel Comics, in Ultimate Universe #1, Captain Britain can go head to head with Thor. So right away when I think of Henry Cavill playing Captain Britain, Brian Braddock, I think of him standing next to or possibly even going up against Thor. And right now is honestly the best time to bring in Captain Britain because of who he is, the role he plays in Marvel Comics with the multiverse, and how strong he is. But most importantly, we are in the multiverse saga right now, and the new end game, the new finale for this next saga is Avengers Secret Wars. Plus, not to mention, Henry Cavill said that he wants to play Captain Britain. And a while ago, I'm not 100% sure when because it was just a rumor at the time, we heard that Kevin Feige was interested in casting Henry Cavill for the MCU.
That looks
now,
good.
this was before Henry Cavill was essentially free from Warner Brothers, which he is now. He is no longer Superman. So there's no obligation to stick around with DC. So literally, right now is kind of the perfect opportunity to bring Henry Cavill into the MCU. And it's an even more perfect time to bring in the character Captain Britain because of his role with the multiverse in the comics. So this all started with a report from the insider My Time to Shine Hello. The account Blu-ray Angel shared this on Twitter. From the greatest superhero, Superman, to our greatest Marvel villain, Dr. Doom, Henry Cavill. Now, this would be the most insane casting announcement probably of all time. Hashtag the Fantastic Four. Now, if you're not aware, yesterday there were reports about new Fantastic Four castings. Of course, not for the Fantastic Four members. We have that official cast, obviously. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Bachrach. Obviously, those are the official castings for the members of the Fantastic Four. But we got news that they were casting for 3 different roles for the movie, for the Fantastic Four reboot film. And those roles were the Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Dr. Doom. This was reported by Jeff Snyder from theinsnyder.com, so this is where this tweet is coming from. And honestly, yeah, that casting announcement would be absolutely insane, although I don't think that would be the best role for him. I think he's actually much more suited for Captain Britain, but obviously him playing Dr. Doom is not the report. That's a fan cast. The report comes from, like I said, My Time to Shine Hello, who stated in reply to this tweet, he was offered something else, and he accepted. Meaning Marvel Studios offered him a role, and he has accepted that role. And the insider My Time to Shine Hello seems to be pretty confident with this report, as she has pinned this to her Twitter page. So it's the first thing that you see when you go to her Twitter page as of me making this video right now. So of course people are wondering what the role is, but like I mentioned, Henry Cavill has already expressed interest in playing Captain Britain. Now you might have seen a lot of artwork with Henry Cavill as Captain Britain because that's been circulating the internet for a pretty long time now. Years, actually. In fact, we believe there was a Captain Britain Easter egg in Avengers Endgame. When Steve Rogers and Tony Stark go back in time to Camp Lehigh, Steve overhears Peggy Carter in her office talking to another S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And Peggy Carter mentions something about somebody named Braddock, who hasn't checked in yet. Well, Captain Britain's real name is Brian Braddock, and how he gets his powers is he's involved in a fatal car accident, and in order to save his life, the legendary magician Merlin and his daughter Roma offer him a choice between the Amulet of Right and the Sword of Might. And since Brian Braddock did not see himself as a warrior, he chose the Amulet of Right, and when he touches it, he gets turned into Captain Britain. So some people think that this could be referring to that fatal car accident. And ever since then, ever since people were thinking that Captain Britain could be entering the MCU in Phase 4, 5, or 6, there has been fan art of Henry Cavill going around as Captain Britain, with a lot of people stating that he would be perfect for the role. And honestly, if you look at him, he kind of does look perfect for the role. And here's the thing, Henry Cavill saw all of this art going around, and he commented on this in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter and talked about possibly joining the MCU. We'll talk about exactly what he said, but first, big thank you to Fume for sponsoring this video. Fume is a game changer for a lot of people in turning bad habits into good habits. A lot of people struggle with these bad habits, but Fume looks at these in a different way. Not everything in the habit is wrong. So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? And that's exactly what Fume does. They're innovative and they're award-winning, and they're a flavored air device. That's all it is. It's flavored air. So it has none of the bad things and the bad habit in it. Instead of vapor, it uses flavored air. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors. I had actually heard really great things about Fume from my friends who were struggling with some bad habits. They actually raved about it and how it helped them, which is why I agreed to partner with them. And they sent me some samples, and they honestly are super refreshing and taste very flavorful and good. And it comes in beautiful real wood, and it's honestly really fun to just sit there and kind of fidget with if you're someone who likes to fidget like I do. And I know stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but with Fume, it's easy, and they have served over 150,000 customers and have thousands of success stories. And that could be you if you pick up a Journey Pack today. Head over to tryfume.com and use code COSMIC to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code COSMIC to save an additional 10% off your order today. So in the interview with The Hollywood Reporter, back in 2001, they asked him what character he might want to play if he joined the MCU, and this is what he said. I'm never going to say I want to play a Marvel character that is already being played by someone else because everyone's doing such an amazing job. However, I have the internet, and I have seen the various rumors about Captain Britain, and that would be loads of fun to do a cool, modernized version of that, like the way they modernized Captain America. There's something fun about that, and I do love being British, which he certainly is. Henry Cavill has expressed that he's proud to be British many times, and of course, he's proud of where he came from. But of course, most importantly, he said that he would love to play Captain Britain. And of course, we know that Kevin Feige loves to meet with a bunch of different really famous actors pretty frequently. And Kevin Feige typically meets with them over and over again until they find the perfect role for them, or, unfortunately, sometimes they don't. It's been confirmed that Kevin Feige has met with Keanu Reeves several times, and they have not landed on a role yet, unless he's playing Ghost Rider. There has been news that a Ghost Rider project is in development, but I digress. Henry Cavill might have met with Kevin Feige already, especially since he expressed interest in playing Captain Britain, and honestly, he's perfect for the role. And like I said, it's the perfect time to bring him into the MCU because of the multiverse and the collapse of the multiverse. It's revealed in the comics that Merlin and his daughter Roma specifically chose a person to be Captain Britain all across different universes throughout the multiverse. And at first, they were simply charged with guarding their own omniverse, protecting their own realities or dimensions. Each Captain Britain in these alternate universes were essentially the same hero, except they were just from different realities. But all of these Captain Britons combined were called the Captain Britain Corps. And sometimes in the comics, they would team up to face huge threats, still being organized by Roma from the Starlight Citadel on Otherworld after Merlin passed away. And ultimately, the Captain Britain Corps would end up investigating the multiverse's collapse due to incursions. And ultimately, this caught the attention of the Beyonders, and they wiped them out. And the Beyonder or Beyonders are typically a part of Avengers Secret Wars, and since Captain Britain is a multiversal hero, it's the perfect time to bring him into the MCU going into Avengers Avengers Secret Wars. And I sure do hope this report is accurate and he has been cast for the MCU. I'll be excited about that no matter what, but I do hope it's for Captain Britain. If not, let me know what role you would like to see Henry Cavill play in the MCU in the comments down below if it's not Captain Britain, but also let me know if you are excited about this. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on the MCU. And if you subscribe and leave a comment, you're automatically entered in our giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox Series X, a PS5, some Marvel Legends items, or some DC items. The winner picks one item, and we pick one winner at the end of each month. As always, thank you all so much for watching.
Woof, woof, woof. All right. What do you think, man?
Very interesting.
Yeah?
I would love to see that. Yeah, DC's basically going down this drain, or has been already for a while. So that'll be a big boost for Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's left at the right time, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to it, man. Marvel is going in a different direction right now. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Captain Britain, I think, is a good role, not cause he's just British. That's not the reason. I wanted to say that in the middle of the video, like, oh no, it's a perfect role because he's British. No, I feel like he played Superman so well. I think he's able to expand his horizons on any hero.
Exactly.
You know. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that he's going to play a good Captain Britain? Which one, just like what Cosmic Wonder said, you know, what role you want him to play? You know, so I want him to play Captain Britain. I think we need to introduce him into the MCU, especially the way it's going.
Exactly.
And to kind of get rid of, sorry about that. To get rid of, we need another captain that can actually act. All right, because Captain Marvel
ain't it.
Man, he needs to replace Captain Marvel. That's what needs to happen. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed our reaction. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when we post the next video. All right, it's Mikey Mike. This is
Wendell.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we're out.